From the minutes, item number 1.
First and foremost, ask your superintendent to go back. This is not the time to be here. He has to be at his post. So we'll dispense with his presence right now. Let him go back. Ask him to go. Yes, Mr. Monica, do we have any response?
My Lord, pursuant to your Lordship's last order, I have obtained instructions from MHA, my Lord. What they told me, my Lord, the CRPF and CISF, the mandate of CISF is for guarding installations on payment basis, my Lord. CRPF is mainly to assist the state police in law and order maintenance, my Lord. So CRPF's mandate doesn't provide for deployment on cost payment basis, my Lord.
But CRPF can be requisitioned.
Can be requisitioned to assist because they'll function under the command and control of state police, my Lord.
Very good, very good. We'll do that. We'll give them. They will be independent eyes. So therefore, we'll give them that. We'll take the state's response to how much and
yes,
in what manner.
Yes.
And we'll probably take the assistance of Justice Kataki.
Yes, sir.
But what we do not want is for this to become a political issue.
Yes, sir.
All right. So there are a whole lot of people who are involved.
Yes, sir.
And it does not imply that there's only one political party which is involved and the others are not.
Yes, sir.
So this is not it's more of a social issue because the lateral mining that goes on is done as a cottage industry by everybody and his brother.
Yes,
all right. So it's more of the society.
Yes,
so therefore it has nothing to do with a political thing, and there are sops that you as the government,
yes,
or whoever is the government of the day has to give to wean people out of that.
Yes, sir.
All of us have bad habits.
Yes, sir.
Young boys put their thumbs in the mouth. Slowly the mothers wean them out of that.
Yes, sir.
It's something that you have to give them other opportunities and things like that. But so what we will do is we'll ask them to respond to how much and in what manner they need, and then we'll use your good offices.
My Lord, what I've been told, my Lord, what it appears, my Lord, there are two aspects to this. One is setting up check gates to stop the transportation part, my Lord.
Modalities will go later. We just want the politicking to stop on this. So modalities will work out later.
The manpower assessment, how many people will be required?
And where is your nearest base from which they can come?
Guwahati, my Lord. Yes.
Guwahati. CRPF.
CRPF is in Shillong. IG's office is in Shillong, my Lord.
In Shillong. So you have battalions, you have companies in Shillong. Because there will be companies now for the election. So if we take it around that time, so those companies will be available and they don't have to probably go back.
Right.
All right, we'll keep it on the 28th itself.
CISF is there in airport, my Lord, Umrah airport.
Naturally, yes. CISF will be at the airport, CISF will be at power plants and other things.
Yes, and all coal mines are guarded by CISF, my Lord.
Yes.
That's what I am told, my Lord.
Those are scientific coal mines.
Scientific. The Coal India coal mines.
Very good.
Legible copies of this postmortem report.
These postmortem reports are not legible.
Yeah, I have got the legible copies, my Lord.
So please supply the legible copies.
Yes.
And we'll also provide for further remuneration for Justice Kataki because
yes,
the last remuneration was quite some time
long time back. My Lord.
Quite some time back.
Long time.
All right. So we are, and you got copies of the report.
Yes, sir.
The latest interim report.
10th interim report.
The state is in receipt of the report dated February 6, 2023, filed by Justice B.P. Kataki, retired. The state has filed a report dated February 13, 2023, enclosing the postmortem report pertaining to the death due to rat hole mining, recent deaths due to rat hole mining in Clariot, full stop. However, such reports are not legible. Full stop. Learned Advocate General has legible copies in hand to file immediately. Full stop. Let such legible copies be taken on record. Paragraph. Pursuant to the court's query on the last occasion, learned Deputy Solicitor General submits that the mandate of the Central Industrial Security Force is to guard installations and buildings and not really do police work, full stop. However, he submits that the Central Reserve Police Force is available to augment the policing duty ordinarily undertaken by the state police, full stop. The court is informed that there are companies and battalions available both in Shillong and in Guwahati. If there be need therefore, paragraph, the state will indicate the
Requirement.
ideal number of companies or personnel necessary to effectively monitor and check the prohibition on unscientific mining of coal, including rat hole mining, and the transportation of the recently illegally mined coal, full stop. The modalities will also have to be worked out by Justice Kataki so that the state, which has thus far been ineffective in either implementing the ban or in checking illegal transportation, is given a less of a role in the further monitoring, and CRPF can have a more open role in such regard, full stop. Paragraph. What needs to be appreciated is that in several areas, for want of alternative livelihoods, common citizens have taken to dangerous mining methods, full stop. It is almost a social malaise that has to be social malaise, full stop. People involved in such forms of mining for a long period of time have to be weaned out, and for such purpose, the state has to devise schemes and provide alternative forms of livelihood, full stop. Awareness and education would also go a long way in arresting the menace, full stop. The entire saga of illegal mining cannot be seen to be the handiwork of a class of persons, of a specific class of persons, full stop. Paragraph. The matter will now appear on February 28, 2023, full stop. Paragraph. Let a further ad hoc remuneration of rupees 1.5 lakh be paid to Justice Kataki. That's it.
Yes.
Do you have anything to say?
No, Your Lordship, the remuneration can be increased to, because he has held so many meetings.
Very well, 2 lakh right now. This will add up and,
He has been.
and keep a count, both of you, as to how much we have given now. We have a ballpark figure of what it should be on a monthly basis, because we understand he is coming and going and
3 or 4 meetings he is holding with the officials.
very well, very well.
So what about the contempt? The contempt motion?
And the presence of the SP may kindly be dispensed
Oh,
with.
very well, yes. Though the contempt rule remains pending against the superintendent of police Clariet, his personal presence is dispensed with, since he is required to be on the ground, particularly during the election season, full stop. The superintendent will next be required to be in court when specifically called for, semicolon, or else, the reply sought for him will suffice for the moment.
Obliged. Deputy. ठीक है, जब तक इलेक्शन तक शांत रहे।
Any mention for unlisted matter? Any mention for unlisted matter? From supplementary list, item number 1.
But the notice is to be served, my lord, on the respondent.
Sorry?
Notice is to go to the respondent, my lord.
Very well. Limitations.
My lord.
The applicant will serve a copy of the application
So respondent.
and the proposed appeal papers on the respondent, intimation that the matter will appear weekends.
I pray for 2.
Of fortnight
2 weeks time, my lord, because we don't know where he is posted.
very well. Fortnight hence. In the event the delay is condoned, the appeal may be taken up for immediate hearing. Inform them accordingly. Just forward a copy of the order also.
Deep.
Someone on the Morse code? Yes.
From the main list, item number 1.
May it please your lordship, it's a traffic PIL, my lord. On 7th February, my lord, various timelines have been given, and as per your lordship's last order, we have to take certain measures by the end of this month. And the one measure which we will be completing is that the operationalization of the school buses, my lord, 30 school buses, and that will take away about 450 cars from the road. So that is the immediate measures. Other measures, my lord, approximate timelines have been given in the 7th February 2023 affidavit, my lord.
Pursuant to the last order of February 7, 2023, the state government reports that, the state reports that the immediate measure that would be implemented is to roll out school buses.
Yes, sir.
Full stop. The state expects that at least 450 private cars will be taken off the roads in the event the school buses are appropriately used. Full stop. Paragraph, according to the state, such measure will be implemented immediately and results should show by the end of the month. Full stop. It is a positive step taken by the state, and even if 250 to 300 cars are removed from the Shillong roads, that would ease the congestion, traffic congestion to a great extent. Full stop. It is hoped that the buses would, the school buses would start plying immediately upon the schools reopening, and parents are encouraged, and parents would be encouraged to, parents and guardians would be encouraged to allow their wards to use the buses once security measures in such buses are put in place by the state. Full stop. Paragraph, the state should appoint personnel to monitor the extent of ease of in congestion as a result of the proposed measure. Full stop. Other measures, as indicated in the report filed on the last occasion, should be taken on as per the specific timelines. Full stop. The matter will appear 4 weeks hence.
Obliged.
Item number 2.
Your Lordship, the conducting counsel is still in this
Sorry?
process.
The conducting counsel is still indisposed. He is still having difficulty.
What is the matter about?
This is regarding overloading of trucks flying across the
Overloading of trucks.
highways of Meghalaya.
All right.
This matter may come out.
A report has been filed by the state pursuant to the order dated February 7, 2023, full stop, paragraph since the petitioner seeks an accommodation on the ground of conducting counsel being unavailable, let the matter appear a fortnight hence.
Yes, Your Lordship.
I'm obliged.
Item number 3.
My lord, I'm holding for advocate. Today he is at Agrawala High Court, taking a short bit in this matter, my lordship.
Sorry, madam?
I'm holding for advocate Vinay Shroff. Today he is
Yes.
at the High Court, my lordship. Therefore, I'm taking a short bit in this matter, the petitioner.
Yes. What have we done?
Lordship, I have some instruction. Let me please do instruction by an affidavit, Your Lordship.
Yes.
So, Lordship will kindly allow us
Very well.
some time.
Since the petitioner seeks an adjournment and the state also seeks time to file a report on the measures proposed to be taken, let the matter appear 3 weeks since.
Lordship. Highly obliged.
Obliged.